station guitar, the one that I recorded Oddity on, and I wrote a whole bunch of music on the space station, and did a lot of it, played almost every night. That guitar stays on the space station. We don't just bring them up and down, you know, willy-nilly. And I wrote a whole suite of music up there, and a couple weeks ago I performed that suite of music with the Windsor Symphony. It was really nice. We did 4 shows, all these songs that are written by the whole symphony, the first space suite ever done. And I did that cover from Bowie, which I did that just as a favor to my son. My son wanted to, he convinced me that there was enough interest on the internet that I should do this Bowie cover. Who covers Bowie? You can't cover Bowie. But I said I'll do it, and he rewrote the words, and it was amazing to see the reaction. One Saturday afternoon on station, I made that video of me floating around singing a song, and I think just where my son posted it on YouTube, almost 25 million people have seen it, and with rebroadcasts around the world, it's been seen like over 200 million times. This little father-son project. It's incredible. But what I like about it, you guys get the sound out of it, right? What I like about it is that, I think it's like back to that Star Trek idea, is that up until then, Oddity had just been a fantasy, a kind of a weird stylized idea of space travel that David Bowie wrote about back in 68, 69. And everyone sort of thought of space travel in that ethereal way. But to actually, to move there then, to take our culture to a new place, like we've done everywhere on Earth. You know, when we first started coming to North America, we had existing culture from where we all grew up. But now look at the difference of culture between the music that's in Boston, or in Nova Scotia, or in LA, or in Kansas City, or in New Orleans. Our culture arrives one way and then starts to adapt to the new place. That's what exploration is in art as well. And I think the reason that's, I mean, I'm just another musician, but I think the reason that song is so interesting to so many people from all around the world is it crosses over between fantasy and reality. It crosses over between science and art, and lets us see things maybe in a new way. So maybe I'll play a little of that. You get guitar through the end? Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Lock your Soyuz hatch and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Detach from the station and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. But it's time to guide the capsule if you dare. Ground control to Major Tom. The time is near, it's not too long. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear am I floating in a tin can? Out above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's so much left to do. coming this evening.